you. Welcome back. You're taking a look at today's beauty shot at Lake Elizabeth on the north side. Let us know where you like to go. We'll try and head out there ourselves. Go to our Chalk Pittsburgh Facebook page. Well, football season is officially underway, and Steelers fans are getting ready to watch the team face off against the 49ers at Acrisure Stadium. To help you get your tailgate game start off strong, Chef Anthony with Don's Appliances joins us in the kitchen with this mouth-watering dish. So what are we making?
We are making the Don-style McRib sandwich, and then we're going to top it off with some truffle mac and cheese.
I can't wait. Top it off like on the sandwich?
No, we're going to serve it on the side. We're going to serve it on the side. It can go on top. You know what I mean? It's for tailgate, for pumped up, ready to roll stuff. I mean, you can double down.
So now that you saw the picture of Lake Elizabeth, do you know where this is now?
I do not still. You know what I mean? Like North Park?
No, in the park. Over on the north side. It's a beautiful little lake.
I don't know. Like I'm Bloomfield. Like I didn't leave the city for a while.
You didn't leave your neighborhood. You didn't leave Bloomfield.
Yeah, there's no lake in Bloomfield. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. All right, what do we start with?
So first, let's start. I'm going to talk about the rack of ribs right here. So here's our trimmed rack, and this is really where we want to start off. So I actually just made some like barbecue rub seasoning, and we want to make sure this is super heavy. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is here's the secret. You know, we always say butter makes everything better, but
it really does.
Sure does. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of like guys starting to put like tallow and stuff on there, but we're going to put a couple tabs of salted butter right in with this butcher paper. And we're using butcher paper instead of foil because we're going to do it at a low temperature. We want to be under 300 degrees, and it's going to take about 4 hours, but this is how you get it fork tender to pull out those ribs and really get a cool sandwich, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of ribs are you using?
So these are baby back.
Okay,
so this is a pork rib and a baby back. Kind of the St. Louis, you know, is the longer of the rib. And truthfully, it's a little bit tougher of a rib too, being that it's not on the baby back side. So it actually is a little bit tender, and preferably use this. It's going to take another extra 2.5 hours to do a St. Louis rib.
Okay, things to keep in mind.
You know, tailgate, I mean, you don't want to really mess with it too much. So we wrap it up in this butcher paper. We're just going to put it on an elevated rack like this, okay? And that is going to go in your oven at about 235 to 240 degrees, under 300, and it's going to take 4 hours. So it'll be 4 hours, yeah. So, you know, you could do this on the smoker, but like you could do it the night before too. And I get better results on the night before. I feel like, you know, once you do the night before and like fridge it, it really comes back together.
Yeah.
And you kind of like, you know, build on the flavor, I'd like to say. So that's that. That's going to go in the oven.
Okay.
And then let's talk, while that's cooking in the magic time like this, mac and cheese is everyone's staple. So this is the standard, okay? So it's just butter, flour, onion, and we're going to pop the cheese in here.
Is this a roux?
Yeah, this is actually your roux with your milk. I tell you what, man, you surprise me every time. Last time you out-pizzaed me, you know, this time you rued me. It's just like, it's the best. I love it.
And this is a truffle mac and cheese. So how do you incorporate?
So we're keeping, this is the truff hot sauce. So this is the secret sauce that everyone loves. I love this, and it has a good balance of heat and sweet. So this, we're just going to melt the cheese down. It's going to go right into the crocks. Okay.
So you added cheddar, Parmesan.
Sharp cheddar, Parmesan, and then in there was like a little bit of grated Romano too. I feel like the grated Romano gives like a little nutty little mix.
Yeah.
But here's what I did too. I toasted breadcrumbs. This is the old school method of just toasting breadcrumbs, but it makes a huge difference on your mac and cheese. It really gives you that texture and that run.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Love it.
Let's hop over to the world of rib. I'm gonna go in the oven, and I got to show you this. So these are the finished ribs, and what I want to see, we'll put this right here, and I just want to flip this and show you, like, look at that.
You can just pull them right off.
See that?
That's exactly what you want.
That's exactly what you want in the cool in the
Look,
world.
I can't stop myself.
In the world of cool rib, right?
I'm just doing it. I can't stop.
Just go for it, you know.
I'm just gonna finish this up for you.
Yeah, do that up for me. And here's the mac and cheese. Let's look at this too. So see what the back of that looks like, with everything and crispy and crunchy. Let's build one real quick.
Okay.
Okay, because you got to try this. A little bit of lettuce because we need greens, right?
Sure. Whatever you say. I don't care. We're about to consume 3,000 calories. I think that here's a bite of spinach for you.
So so each sandwich gets a half a rack, right? Wow. All right, half rack goes in there, and then we just use regular barbecue. And this is the only time I add the barbecue. I feel like it has too much sugar. We need to put it on very last because we're building so much flavor. Onion City, a little bit of the pickle, Okay.
And then what's this over here?
That's the dust. I call it the dust because it is like barbecue seasoning, black pepper, and kosher. And we
So you just do a little sprinkle.
yeah, a little bit of dust.
And what's this?
This is our Mike's hot honey, so put the hot honey on. So this is chili honey.
Okay.
Okay, so you give it a drizzle.
Just like
you
this?
got this, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a quick drizzle like
that?
that.
Okay.
And that brings the sweet heat at the very end. So we cut this dude in half.
All right.
All right. Clean plate for you. Clean plate
Oh
club.
my
So check
gosh.
that out. And then what we do is.
Is that hot? Oh my gosh.
I got like, it's just weird hands that like, you get as like
You get
a
weird
chef.
hands when you're a chef. You're like, I can't feel anything in my
Yeah.
fingertips.
Just the tips.
That's
I mean,
fine.
like if you burn your arm, it hurts. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sure. But the tips of your fingers, forget it.
Forget about it.
Those are gone.
And then we'll add a little bit of the red truff hot sauce on it.
My gosh. Okay.
All right? And that's really how it lays. But I do like your idea of like topping it. But this creamy,
Oh my gosh.
it brings it. It's a good one. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Creamy, good, and then you get like that sweet heat and all that fun stuff. I feel like
Wow.
I feel like that's a W. I mean, that's a Steeler win.
This is a huge W. This is a huge W. You can come to my house anytime you want.
Listen, I'm in.
This is
Yeah.
so good.
You gotta watch the kids.
I'll watch the kids.
You watch the
You
kids.
can bring your daughter. It's
yeah,
fine.
exactly. We'll bring the whole
It's fine.
family. That's it.
This is so good. You gotta try this. Our thanks to Don's Appliances for coming on today. And you can find the recipe for today's dish on our website at kdka.com.